will. My name is Babz Barnett. My husband, Michael Barnett, and I co-founded a brand called Romp back in 2004.
How did you actually start the business?
We saw a need. We were new parents. I had stopped working for a little while. My full-time job was entertaining our first child. So we went to activity centers, we went to art centers, we went all around town to entertain our child. And when I came home and I said how my experience was, I said, it was great, but if I owned this business, X, Y, and Z, I would put everything under one roof. And it was like this light bulb went off because Michael at the time was looking for maybe a franchise or a business to get into. And those two ideas kind of collided and we started the journey of opening and creating Romp and Roll.
So now you actually open up your first location. How long from the first location until you actually start to think about franchising?
6 months after we opened our first location, huge success, we opened a second location. So 2 of our own stores. That also was met by a huge outpouring of support from the community. They loved our brand. They loved bringing their kids in. And it was about 3-4 years later, we decided, okay, well, if this has worked so well in the 2 stores that we opened, let's try it. We set up the system. We built it, actually. My husband came from the marketing world. He built it. It looked like a lot of people walked in and said, oh, is this a franchise? But we started the journey back in 2008. Isn't that a great time back in the recession? But it's still, we opened our first 10 right after that, and we have been on that journey ever since.
A lot of business out there, they have a good business, but they have that fear factor. Maybe I don't want to franchise. Franchises is just for like the big brands out there, the Taco Bells, the McDonald's, the Five Guys, all that. How did you overcome that and realize that's not the case?
I'm going to kind of go on a side tangent here. We were met by such an outpouring of support from the customers, the families that loved us, right? So it came from a place of, well, if we're supporting these families here in our community, we are enriching the lives of the children. We want to do this in other communities. So it came from a point of, we need this in every community that we can to bring that resource to parents, not only for the children to come in and have gym, art, music classes, awesome birthday parties, but also for parents to connect. So that's kind of like an offshoot too, is the parents, they're having children, their best friends might not have children the same age, and they need to connect with other parents for that resource and get out of the house and have adult conversation. We wanted to bring that magical place to other communities. We felt that we were running our 2 stores successfully, and we set up these great systems and processes. We can just train other people to do the same thing.
Like and follow to stay up to date with everything you need to know about buying a franchise or converting your business into the next big franchise concept.